Hi. Okay, so here we are today at the Fushimi-Inari Temple. As you can see behind me, one of the first, not the very first torii gate. This temple is home to, it's said, 10,000 torii gates. And it's a really cool temple. It's the biggest in the Inari sort of Kyoto area. It's one of the biggest in Japan. At the entrance you can see two big foxes and their messengers, and they're going to be all over the temple. And because of this particular temple's close proximity to the Nintendo building, it's said that the foxes are actually the inspiration for the Star Fox game and character. So we're here at the Fushimi-Inari walk, trek, 2.5-hour hike thing. More torii gates, which are super awesome. And the further away that we get from the main area, the less crowded it is. Obviously, we've been slammed with tourists and everything. Not that we aren't tourists, but here it's a lot more empty. So we're just hiking up here. We thought there were only 2 paths that made a big loop as we were walking up here, but it turns out that there were 3, and one of them is a dead end, I think. So we're gonna find out if we picked the right path.
By the way, we are actually like probably 1/3 of the way through this, and we've been hiking for probably 45 minutes?
Yeah, at least.
At least. So we're gonna try to make it to the top. It seems like it's a pretty clear day, so we're hoping to get to see Mount Fuji up there. So we'll see. Alright, so we've made it to the top, and here it is. There are hundreds of little temples inside the top temple, or shrine.
Thing.
One or the other. It's pretty cool. So people are stopping and bowing and giving an offering and doing the clap twice and the bow twice. It's pretty special up here. Not too much of a view, but as we start to descend the mountain, there should be some nice little lookouts that we'll show you. But if you look this way, it's pretty majestic what we're getting to see. It was well worth it. I have some neurological disorders that make things like this sometimes not possible for me. And this morning I woke up in immense pain, and I wasn't sure that we were going to make it to the top. And I did, and I'm quite proud of myself. I have Chiari malformation, syringomyelia, and I also have a brain aneurysm. And we'll go over it another time what all of those are. Alright, so the torii gates here are actually, people can buy them. People, families, cities, companies,
yeah.
Whatever. They can actually buy a torii gate and they can have it installed. So you can see some of them are a little older than others, but this one is brand new. We're going to take you over to it and show you. It's literally, the cement is still wet. So here's some brand new torii gates that just got put in. Here it is. From what I understand, they say the date and the name, and I do believe they represent a wish. Prosperity, business, health, they represent wishes. So here's a brand new wish in here. Hooray! Pretty cool. It's really, really beautiful. It's vermilion is the color. And then here is a very old torii gate. You can see they do fade and they get taken out and replaced with a new one. And what you pay for is the longevity of that torii gate. So if you bought one, it's not forever. It's just until that one wears out. For sure, the higher up you go, the less and less people. So if you want those iconic photos that you've seen where there's nobody in the photo, you gotta work for it, for sure. But it is worth it. We made it. 10 gajillion steps later. My legs feel like jello and they're shaking. It was beautiful. It was a good day. Be ready whenever you come to walk a lot. Ren's pointing this way. I'm betting he wants food. But it was pretty rad. Highly recommend it.
And do the whole thing.
Do the whole thing. Your legs will
100%
be
worth
jello, but it will be worth it. Dango, bye. Dango. Do you want dango? Alright, so we're here at the Eikando Zenrin-ji Temple, and it has by far been my favorite temple we've been to yet. It's magnificent around here. I'll show you some photos and some videos, but it's got these beautiful koi ponds and this amazing moss that you must touch that we'll show you. And it had this amazing dragon spigot, and we're heading up towards one of the main shrine buildings that we cannot take photos. And again, that rule of thumb, there's a roof over your head, don't take video or photographs, is really great, but it really adds to the spirituality and the magical moment of it all. So it's pretty cool. So we're gonna head up these stairs and continue with the mountain for a little bit. It's this moss. It's squishy and soft, and I want a bed of it. It's amazing. So don't forget to look down whenever you're at temples.
Now, where are we?
We're in Kyoto. We're walking from one temple to another in these kind of this preserved area of Kyoto. It is called, hold on. Sananzaka
Maybe?
area is where we're walking, and we're actually walking from Kiyomizu Temple Kiyomizu Temple to another one. We're heading to another one. We'll tell you what that is when Ren talks, not Lacey.
Not that I pronounce any of this any better. I'm guessing just like she is. So we picked this season because it was a non-tourism season. It was supposed to be a shoulder or an off season, but apparently this is the season because it's a non-tourist season where all the school kids from all over Japan come to visit all the sites in the major cities. So they're doing all the things that we're doing all at the same time. So instead of it being packed with tourists, it's packed with Japanese school children, which has been super interesting to see.
Way cool, because super respectful, super sweet, but it's amazing because they don't have any chaperones with them. It's just them, which in America would never happen.
Yeah, you got a minimum 1-to-10 ratio when you go on field trips, if not more. But here, it's not uncommon to see 30 or 40 school kids all in the same uniforms. I was going to say dress robes, you know. But anyway, let's go see a temple. We're here at what I'm going to guess is Yasui Konpiragu. Yasui Konpiragu for Americans, and this is a temple where you can pray for health and wellness and healing from sicknesses and stuff. This is one where we accidentally visited it late at night when it was raining. It was really, really cool. There was nobody around. It was pouring down rain. Obviously it's a little more crowded today, but now we know what we're looking at, and we're pretty excited to see the whole temple as opposed to just sort of running around in the rain. Yeah, let's take a look.
And I'm gonna pray for illnesses and diseases, because, well, I have both said things. So I'm excited to pray for that. So we're here at that same temple, and we bought one of these that you can write a wish on, and this specific symbol represents health and wellness for a family and protection, so we of course chose that one. And the wish that Ren and I wrote for today is May 18th, 2016. We wish for health, no more surgeries for Lacey, or for Ren. He hasn't had any, but we wish for no more. We wish for our path to be open and to be full of life and happiness, for love to overflow and to be a light unto the world. So that's our wish, and I'm gonna go hang it up. Alright, so finding there's quite a few temples. I'm eating one right now. They're so good. It's candy-coated fruit. Totally vegan, gluten-free, delicious. These ones are strawberries. These ones are grapes. We also had, in Kyoto, we had a orange that was unreal. Highly recommend them. Be careful though whenever you're eating them. The candy coating gets really, really sharp. So eat them gingerly, but way worth it. Okay, so we're back at Choice for the third time. That's right, 3 times at Choice. But we really love this place. We did a little shopping this morning. We saw the temple like we showed you. Did we show them? Yes, we showed you the temple. We went to a place called Sou Sou, and we got some very cool clothing that is kind of traditional meets Western. It's kind of right in between, and I'll show you what I got later, but beautiful clothing. And now we're here having some lunch, again at Choice. And then from here, we're gonna see one last temple for the day, and then we're gonna probably go to bed a little early because we gotta pack up to get to Mount Fuji tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's it. Did you ask for some sweetener?
Not yet. Hi.
Filming? Oh, hi. Yeah, this is our delicious meal. So I get the vegan gluten-free risotto, and it's by far better than anything I've ever had in LA. We get the coffee with caramel sauce, and then Ren got the burger with teriyaki sauce, and I'm not kidding when I tell you that these are all out of this world delicious. Really giving LA a hard run for its money right now. This is why we love Choice. Gluten-free vegan! Alright, so I wanted to show you a little bit of our haul today from a place called Sou Sou. Here it is, and there's an address. I guess it's a shop that also is in San Francisco, I want to say, but it had like 5 or 6 different little shops in this one little area, and it was amazing. So